And the most interesting thing about this right here is I got two new books. Let me see. Okay. So with this one, I recommend Born in Blood, The Lost Secrets of Freemasonry. And then I have another one I just got recently. Shout out to the person that got me this book, The Freemasons, The True Story of the World's Most Powerful Secret Society. And as you can see for today, we are talking about a teenager that many people look up to or a young adult. And honestly, I want to make this video not too long because we're just going ahead and we're going to knock off all the key points early. And many of you have already been introduced to sexual inversion as soon as this year started. So we're in December right now. If you can't fathom that basically every celebrity is inverted, you're not ready to receive the information from this video. I'm not here to degrade anybody, excuse me. I'm not here to degrade anybody. I'm not here to make anybody feel less than. Everybody deserves love. Every being deserves love. I don't care if you were altered at birth. I don't care if you were inverted when you were a child. I don't care if you take estrogen or testosterone. I don't care if you are a man playing as a woman, woman playing as a man. That does not matter. What matters is your intentions on the agenda you're doing when it comes down to the people that view your lifestyle. This video was deleted, so I was just like, I'm not going to sit up here and go back because if I do, I'm gonna lose this footage. If you want to become famous, if you're less than 18 or even 20 years old, here's what you got to do. For one, whiteface, mockery towards Europeans, and then wear a blonde wig, emasculation, buck breaking. If you want to get your face advertised, if you want to have brand deals, if you want to become a known figure, you have to go against your own morals, your own dignity. You have to change your identity to where now the people in charge, the Jesuits, these higher principalities, in order for them to give you what you're looking for, you have to be pleasing or satisfying towards what they view you as, because this is a little girl pretending to be a boy or a man. That's exactly why she is comfortable being what she was born as, because these beings know who she is because she was planted to give you your identity. That's why the people who watch streams, you can only relate to the perception of what somebody else is showing you that you already been mirroring yourself as. For example,
All the bitches doing this. Hey, there's no
oh, it's
Ricardo
about
starting
to,
this shit. Look. Chat, chill. Look. You feel me? Hold on. Hey, chat, chill. Hey, chat, listen.
humiliation rituals left and right. Streaming is a new industry, and yeah, aren't you like an admin or you're a loyal viewer? Because I think the people who get this, not to the people very who are into streaming, for example. I'm assuming that the people who have these little symbols right here, you are because, for example, this is a person that hasn't paid a subscription for a monthly basis towards streaming. But if you have paid a monthly subscription and you constantly watch this person, you're giving more money, you're giving donations, you're going to have this symbol or emblem near your name. I mean, that's just common sense, right or wrong. Bro, I need to call this nigga young. What the fuck? Haley. Okay. Let's
Listen,
Rakai,
chill.
stop. Everybody just laughing. People just laughing. And this is what society endorses. People in society are okay with my people embarrassing themselves. And how can you feel bad? You so
Hold on.
ugly. Bro sold his soul. That's an understatement. You can't sell what was never yours, but you can do away with your morals. So that means literally bending over for an oppressor, nigga, transgender. Ha. At this point, we found what we were looking for, and we didn't even mean to find this. Yes, these are Transformers. And my thing is, we're not here to bash anybody who is transformed because majority of people that you know, I cannot experience it, nor can I relate. But the people that you know are transgender. But if you feel some kind of way negatively about that, that shows who you are as a person, and you need to love yourself way more because you cannot get mad at somebody for being altered at birth or at their birth.
I just created a new twerk move. Watch on.
I just created a new twerk move. Ask yourself this you can be 10 years old, 5 years old, whoever's watching this, as a father, as a mother, would you be okay with your children watching this? Would you be okay with your child? First of all, if you're grown watching this, you need to press pause for your game, go to quit, and then delete all your saved files and restart your life over because you're not ready to make it into the next life. If you are infatuated by this, if you're watching this and you still condone this, you are a sellout. You put baby powder or whatever on your body. You're wearing a jean skirt with a jean jacket, with a blonde wig, and you are my complexion with high heels on. Where is your mom?
Chat, just watch.
It's not Halloween. And supposedly, you didn't even spell Halloween right, but supposedly this was a Halloween costume. I don't care. For one, Halloween is every single day. You don't have to wait one time out of the year to be yourself. No, dude. My thing is, I would respect transgenders if they just been themselves the whole entire time. Stop playing in delusion and then getting mad because we don't want to fall for your delusion. What the fuck?
You feel me? Like, cause listen, not every girl
Shake that little shit.
got a big booty. So if you
So now they go to him, make him emasculate himself.
see like more like
You walk in heels better than me.
if it's like mine, like take more shit inside.
Tyler needs to come get him. Like, what happened to you, bro? The money. Stop doing this to the youth. But you're subscribed to it. How are you looking for change and you subscribe to what will never change? It's done. If kids are watching this, forget about what's going to happen in the future. Transhumanism, AI becoming humanoid versions of people's insecurities and then playing as a streamer, playing as a rapper, playing as an influencer, and you wonder why creative thinking will be done away with in the future. If you can't critically think, you'll get left behind.
Pretty, you gotta twerk like
That's why the people who are most known, humiliation ritual facts, the people who are most known, they stay relevant because they're idiotic.
that. You cannot twerk. You feel me? One more time, bro. Everybody's being locked in. They watching me right now, okay? This is called the little booty twerk. Now, little booty, but shit, one more time, twerk. Look. 3, 2, 1. All the bitches doing this.
That's a damn shame, bro. That's a damn shame, man. I've been waiting so long for this video. I've just been just gathering my thoughts to make sure that this video makes sense. Let's keep on going. Reggie tells Rikai he will give up his masculinity in two different ways at the price tag of 2 billion. I want to say $2 billion. I let it hit for 1 billion and an extra billion. I get a BBL and do both. There are kids watching this. And that was crazy. There are older guides near him and they're not even correcting his behavior. Because why? Money's involved. Money can make a human do some sickening things.
The first day we moved in here. Tell Chad what I told y'all the first day we moved in. He said that. I said we let a nigga fuck in your ass.
Why are these conversations? Why are these conversations?
For $1 million. Oh my God, he bro. I said make it $1 billion.
That's even worse.
$1 billion, I'll get a BBL and then do it.
Just how you know you're a grown ass woman saying that shit. And what's crazy, for one, I had a peach fuzz. I had chin hair when I was damn near in middle school. And it's really crazy. And I didn't have to take testosterone, but it's really crazy how you're older than Rakai and you still aren't even being masculine towards what he's lost in. Why are you even there? You're a leech.
That's what I said. For
And
$1
pause.
billion,
What did you just
I'll
say?
get a BBL and then do it.
That's even worse. You thought about this before, and people are like this are openly saying it on streams.
That's what I said. For $1 billion, it is what it is, but that's not the conversation. And disregard that. No.
Hold on, did I just see a Masonic checker? At this point, this video is basically done. I mean, as you can see, and y'all should know my videos by now. When you see a Masonic checkerboard, there's a Mason in sight.
That's not the conversation.
Or Masons in sight. Clear as day, out of all the spots or out of all the sections in a grounded structure or a temple called a house or a home, why is this right here at the door? That means when you enter, you are now under mind control.
Disregard that. No. It's like, yo, how are they gonna try to give you motivation and they gonna say that? Alright, come on, bro. How are they gonna try to give you motivation? Bro, I'm only 15 minutes in. Yo, it's like, how are they gonna give you motivation? Do this, y'all, do this. So he'll get a BBL and they can fuck him in his ass.
Hey, look at Twitch is allowing Ricardo streaming full white face without any consequences because they know he's a jackass. I mean, mute that. It's a damn shame, bro. And what's crazy, the act that she's putting on, I'm not even gonna lie, it's telling that you're a woman. And the people, if you made it this far for one, celestial rising, divine afternoon, and prosperous night to any mirage, watching this mindful message. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger, and we are back with another observation. Skull and Gate deactivated his whole entire account. I don't know why, but I think them people got to him. This is exactly why we have more work to do. We don't have time to be sitting here and thinking about all the things that people could be doing or what they could be saying. No, we cannot let these people stop us from fulfilling the mission to exposing Luciferianism. I mean, bro, this is it's crazy. It's crazy. Another grown woman on the phone as well.
I'm on stream right now. I want to say something real quick, okay?
I bet.
In three, and be honest, okay?
Oh, nigga, are you counting down?
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1. How you doing? You feel me? Bust down 80-inch. Bust down. Never gave broke. Never gave broke. So now be honest. Be honest.
What the fuck you got going? Bro, dead ass Halloween was yesterday.
This is a woman's consciousness in a man's body.
Hey, no cap. But you got way too much money. Nah, I'm giving man. Nigga, you got way too much money to have it. Like, you could have got that shit. You could have got that shit done way better, nigga. Like, this.
You could have got that shit done way better. We're enabling the behavior. This is the problem right here with our community. We enable bullshit. We enable satanic rituals. And motherfuckers will sit up here and think this shit's funny. That's exactly why majority of humanity will never ascend. And I mean that with empathy. I'm not trying to be mean. Shit's crazy.
Niggas think they are. Yo, who the fuck do these bitch ass niggas think they are? Yo, who the fuck? Whenever you want some head, call me.
Talking about,
Whenever you want some
yeah, I
head,
seen this shit. I said, bro, and he was talking to Ben the Don, which is Drewski's protege or whatever, just another groomer. But
whenever you want some head, call me.
he's talking to who I don't know who he's talking to or who she's talking to. But she's saying if you want some head, call her.
But I want me to make this shit clear. People think I'm saying wallahi. I am Christian, so I don't know what that means.
He's Christian. Doesn't know what that means.
But I'm saying Lahea, Lahi. So it's not, I don't like that. Like Lahi, just like a word. Like I be saying, you feel me? So I do not say wallahi. I would never play with nobody on belief and stuff like that. I say Lahi.
So being Christian is even worse. I mean, you're a Luciferian, so you're just pushing more indoctrination. I mean, just by admitting that at a young age, digital footprint will show Rakai her karma. It's just that simple. Okay, grown ass woman, or my fault, grown ass men who, because a lot of times, if you see these people on stream, think of that, think of this like majority of people in society are genetically altered. So you cannot sit up here and think as if the woman that you think you're meeting are a woman. Now, if you do find a biological woman, you have found some ascension. But majority of the time, it is a descendant consciousness because majority of people know at birth they're not their gender, but they won't tell you that.
Last one, my
Stop
dog.
barking at her. Start
You don't
barking
know
at
if he
her.
last
Speed.
one.
Stop
You
barking
are
at
very.
her.
And the shade's even worse because you're a grown ass man letting a teenager get groomed by guys as a woman.
Stop barking at her.
You're barking in submission and you have a chain that tells you how much you're worth.
What does roof mean? A little puppy?
Stop barking.
You said what?
Nothing.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
I don't know what that mean, baby.
Ruff.
I don't know what that mean.
No, big loud.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Like a pit bull.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Do you have a friend?
Ruff, 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 ruff.
You telling me you want it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want it.
You
Yeah.
barking like
Be
you
like,
want it.
be like, sorry, I'm gonna have dogs. So that shit just triggers me.
I'm so.
I'm just disappointed, bro. As a grown ass man, can you see yourself? And to the pedophiles, I'm not talking to you because I'm pretty sure many of you are okay with talking to 17, 16, 15-year-olds at 20 or 30 or 40 years old. You need to get annihilated from society. But it's disappointing that grown women are preying on the young, and many people are seeking out a older relationship from women who want to prey on your consciousness. It's all about control and power trips. And you think these people really care about you? It's fucking crazy. I mean, Masonic checkerboard.
Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my
They want the
gosh, oh my
views. They want the
gosh.
attention. They know what comes with it. You cold as fuck. How is it that you know it's cold outside? I don't know when this was, but wait, hold on. This was November 5th. So it's wherever, oh, no, they were in Georgia, most likely. So yeah, this is near Atlanta, near their crib, but it's cold around this time. You have this big ass coat on, but you don't have any protection for your legs or your upper body. What are you showing? I guarantee you, anybody who's seen this stream, I promise you, there was one person who wasted their energy literally touching themselves to the Truman Show. I'm gonna finish this shit. Anyways, let me make sure. Enough agenda to own. Yep, the human wound. Amazon, a Mason. The human wound. All right, let me make sure. So I think there was another screenshot. I could be wrong. I have so many bookmarks, so don't even mind what you see. Okay, so of course we know that we already made a video on her, but she groomed Rakai to be better than her so that she can make more money off of her name. So the cycle always goes back and repeats itself. I like this one. Why are grown ass porn stars on this little nigga stream? A lot of these guys want her clout. Many people are seeking clout and attention. Look at my people. Look at them. Nothing changes. History will always repeat itself. It's the same thing in ancient time periods when somebody in rural, or Middle Eastern time periods, or even just in, mm, let's say, deserted areas, suburban areas, or just grassland areas, for example, or even the mountainous areas, a group of people will focus on one being that has the most attention because the outsiders looking in want that same exact attention because of the energy that it brings. That's why these people do not care for her. They only care about themselves and how they look so that when they get off the stream, they can sit up there, post on their story, post it on YouTube or TikTok, and then they can have other people talk about them to where now they inflate their ego to where they think as if, oh, I'm the shit. I was on so and so stream. You can't tell me nothing. So now they're going back to work, going back to school, flexing as if they're celebrities, but realistically, all you did was just show your ass off and how stupid you always been and how ignorant you will remain. Not gonna lie though. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, bro, and that's what's weird, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I love my woman for sure. Like women are just so fascinating to me. I love just their mind. I love their complexity. I love how they treat me. Women treat me so well. That's why I can't even sit up here and relate to most niggas' complaints. But it's so weird how scientists genetically alter damn near majority of society, and you can't even tell if this woman is really a woman or it's just a man pretending to be a woman, and it's just disgusting. It's so disgusting because your mind is wired to think as if a woman shaking her ass is. feminine, but realistically, it's a masculine version of what you want the feminine to be. So it's like a mockery into seeing yourself. And somebody be like, no, you're just weird for thinking as if all women, I didn't say all women. Majority, that does not mean all. Everyone in society is not transgender. Majority of people are turned inside out. I cannot relate because I'm biologically a man. But the shit that I grew up seeing, what I used to be infatuated with till now, it's just like I don't want to be in a simulation anymore. It's disgusting because it's like, damn, I can't even admire a woman till I figure out if she's really born a man. Like but I don't mind having conversations. I don't mind if they're conscious, I don't mind talking to them. But if you dwell in the simulation, get away from me. Just get away from me, bro. Everybody deserves love. Let me go ahead and cut that out. But yeah, everybody deserves love, man. And it's just hard to love my people. No matter what, I'm gonna always love them, but I cannot fuck with my people. Just look at them. You're dancing to another inverted being song. Not only just that, y'all not on beat. Y'all all look the same. Y'all all doing the same dances. You're flexing another person's curse, which is basically your cursed ancestry, upon this being because you know that's what she's there for. Nobody's doing nothing. It's like you might as well be cramped up in the club, listening to a song you can play on your phone. Deshae Frost trafficking his auntie for a teenager, which is really crazy.
This auntie thing, I'm just how you doing?
God damn. Who this little ass boy?
Just wondering what y'all done.
Is he legal?
Yeah. Listen, I'm grown. My birthday just passed.
How old is you?
Huh?
How old are you?
19.
Huh? What?
19.
19? See, you can't even talk right. You can't be old enough for me.
How old are you?
You're white hands from YN. What you want me to do with YN?
Huh?
He gonna send me to jail.
Yeah, literally.
You want me to go to jail?
Nah.
I just got in jail like 3 days ago.
Oh, from that other shit?
Yeah.
Can we get a 360? Like, no disrespect. For my auntie, nigga! You want 360?
Yeah.
Auntie! Oh, lady! That's your auntie? Don't do it! Okay, I like that.
You grown as fuck. Because my thing is too, the over sexualization. I know somebody be like, bro, don't act like you wasn't a teenager having an older woman thrown at you. That doesn't make it better. Because I can relate to this situation, being at a young age and having older women groom my mind. So being introduced to older women at a young age, it just showed me how fucked up women are. Not all women, but most women that you will encounter. That's why if you two cannot have a conscious relationship, there's no point. And this is, for one, if you ever see this video, whatever you are, you had the audacity to shake your ass in front of a minor. You asked if he was legal and you still decided to shake your ass for what? And niggas will say, bro, it's not that deep. That's exactly why your mind is infiltrated with pornography, over sexualization, hypersexualization as well. This shit too, more humiliation rituals. Talking about some of a Halloween outfit. What man you know is going to willingly wear this costume?
No man, I know, Biggie.
That shit crazy, bro. But hey, I'm glad to see that she's having fun with her newfound fame and just the way, people are giving her attention. It's what she always wanted. Now she's on top of the world thanks to Kai Cenat for grooming her. All part of the plan, or my fault, P. Diddy. If you watch the P. Diddy documentary on Netflix and you don't see Kai Cenat, you're not in tune with higher consciousness or occultism.
Rakai, you gotta stop saying you gonna suck dick, bro. The old men on Facebook don't like it. Rakai, you gotta stop dressing like a girl. You emasculating children. Casanet, why did you bring this kid into this world? Into this streaming world? Casanet, it's your fault why Rakai like this. Casanet, you trying to influence the community to be gay. You trying to make them be gay through Rakai. Rakai, if you're not gay, just come out the closet, Rakai. All I see them fat aunties the pedo uncles, all on the. That's all I see.
Listen, and then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna shoot on Friday, right? Bitch, I wake up. Got to find out I'm on my period. You know? So it's like, I'm insecure because I'm finishing Friday. I already told my com, I already told everybody I'm shooting on Friday and stuff like that. Bitch, I wake up. Bitch, I'm bleeding. You feel me? Bitch, I look down like this. You look down my bull. Bitch, I'm bleeding.
What? I don't even know what that fucking means. Like, bro, oh my God, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't want to know what that means. How the fuck, man? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Barco, listen, Barco. We did everything, bro. All together, man. Me and you. You might as well fuck. You know, it's like, bro, it gets to a point where you do everything, but not fucking.
Yo, drive the fucking car, bro.
Like,
And if you say JK after it, you're not joking. Psh, there goes her groomer. Yeah, I'm just going through old screenshots. That's how you know I hoard so much information. I got so much information, bro. Like, if I delete some screenshots, I will have screenshots for years. Like, I'd be forgetting about some of this shit because I just have so many other videos that I just think are better for some reason. That's so strange to me.
I have seen jokes. I have seen them start little and getting big to the point where people are doing it so much. The men are doing it so much. They do not know kids are watching y'all. They are making it okay. They are making gay okay, and it's not okay. They are teaching the little boys that it's okay and that we're just playing. Men don't play. When you ain't gay, you ain't gay. You don't play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't play. And it go way past playing. It starts with a joke, and then the joke gets bigger. And the little joke turns into hand movements, facial expressions, body language. Then it turns to you actually looking like a girl, acting like a girl, talking like a girl. Then it turns into you talking about what you want to do with men. It's not a joke. The devil is moving in the streaming world and targeting men, and they not even seeing it. They just going with it. They going with the flow, and now it's making it okay. It's not okay. It's to each other, playing with each other's little thing. I've seen it all on stream. You can't tell me ain't no man did it. Every man did it on social media. And if you feel offended by it, that's on you. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm just letting it be known. Who I'm calling out is the devil. I ain't calling no streamer out. The devil.
There is no devil. It's a lack of accountability.
Who I'm calling out. And I see that you using these boys and these men because you see how much influence they have, and you see how much God blessed them with a platform, and you came and creeped in, and now
She said God bless him with a platform, not knowing that God is the reason why Satan is able to trickle down into the youth. But we're gonna just keep blaming it on titles. No, human beings are the reason why they sell their morals. You can't blame it on the devil or fucking God. You sat your ass down and signed that goddamn contract or that false steam bargain. That's your fault.
everybody's acting like a
Niggas
woman.
gonna blame the devil and shit, man. You had me till you started saying the devil, man. They have been cloning people much longer than you imagine. So if you idolize any celebrity, you are a weirdo. Yeah, I'm talking to you. If you idolize any streamer, any influencer, any celebrity, what or actor, whatever, these are professional liars that are calling themselves influencers or content creators or actors. Do you realize that? Nigga, cloning has been here for so long. You don't even know who you are. So who is your identity when your identity has also been cloned? When you leave a simulation, you know you'll come right back into a different body, watching yourself in a different body when that's not even you, but you'll think as if it's you. But you have been here before. So how many lives do you have if you're not a cat? Put him on the spot. Look at all these Masons. Look at all. It doesn't matter what streaming platform or streaming award it is. It's all grown ass women, grown ass men playing this spell of inversion, duality.
You want to give a little introduction about yourself as a streamer?
Put him on the spot.
What you mean? What you mean? What?
an introduction of yourself as a streamer?
Nigga, I don't really know. Like, I just.
It's cringe even watching that shit, bro. This weird shit right here.
You got a man?
Do I have a man?
Yeah.
Do I have a man?
Girl, listen, you look good.
Okay, thank you, Rakai. Yes,
You feel
I
me?
have a
You feel
man.
me?
I have a
All
man.
right. Say like that. Say like that.
Shoot your shot. Shoot
Okay,
your shot.
so no, because I've heard him say that line before. You asking everybody if they got a man. You always asking people if they got a man.
I don't ask.
Do you have a man, Rakai? It's about time you get a man. Okay?
get out.
How about that?
Didn't even answer the question, bro. Oh man. All right, as you can see, you read that. Neon will be next as well. Don't even worry. I done seen some crazy shit with Neon. That shit threw me the fuck off. You know what? And I think we are. Ooh, hold on, no. Let me wait. Let me think. Let me think.
Did I say I have to take everybody?
Yeah, this shit was weird. Hold on.
My asshole been open more than it's been ever in my life.
Should I say I have to take
Everybody, you got one?
But girls
Bro,
don't do that.
my shit running. Diddy took my ass. You can't hold it no more. My shit been running ever since. My asshole been open more than it's been ever in my life, man. When I try to fart, my shit come out. It's crazy.
And people laughing and shit. The ego is a dangerous thing. The hive mind is a dangerous thing. And if you've seen the streams with Rakai, Kai, and whoever else, and Ray J, come on, bro. Like, my thing is, somebody be like, nah, I don't believe in that. It's because you cannot conceptualize what evil intentions do outside of your comprehension. You can't fathom that because you can't. I already showed y'all. I'm showing y'all the game. I'm showing you what these beings are doing. Hold on. We're showing you what these beings are doing. And people will sit up here and think as if this shit is normal, but it is not normal to get your asshole played with. And if you think so, you're a part of the problem. Can't believe Skull and Gate gone though, bro. That shit crazy to me. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna expose you too. Damn, this nigga Skull and Gate had the screenshot too of young Pharaoh. God damn it, man. God damn it. All right. We should be good on the screenshots. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go right back because there was another bookmark I had too. Yeah, this weird shit right here.
Why is your upper lip like that? You gonna get eczema. You keep trying to fuck me. I'm seeing. You keep trying to touch me and do that. Yo, keep trying to touch my lips. Get my way back. These your brothers? I'm confused. When the fuck did you learn how to walk with heels? Cause he planned this shit. It wasn't planned at all. You right, girl. There's not much to suck in. What am I doing? All right, I was doing shit. Bro, what is like? You right, girl. It's crazy the fact that he's next door to me and he made this trick. I was just on stream. I see Rakan. Like I'm about to rage him. He would, bro. Okay.
Whenever you're ready to understand, this is what they do every single day to us. This never happened for one. There was no eye testimony witness of or an accounting of what happened to our enlightenment. They will always watch us put ourselves up on what we continue to emulate across multiple dimensions. We put ourselves in this unfolded black cube of Saturn because we are enslaved to our own submission because we're looking for external authority. Kanye told us Diddy is a Fed, and then Jamarcha told you Diddy and Kai Cenat are the same. Of course, G Club told you this over a year ago before anybody else had the thought. Kai Cenat is literally a CIA spelled backwards, so the new Diddy clone is Kai Cenat. Eastern Star, for one, they're everywhere. For once, not a lie. This is truth. These beings are everywhere. So when you sit up there and know who your family is, these are basically your siblings. So if you cannot relate to their inversion, then you'll understand like, damn, you have to now question where you're putting your energy into. Okay. The Truman Show told you two things. Your whole life is a lie, and what you have been told to believe is a lie. The moment you truly wake up, everyone around you will turn against you, trying their hardest to get you to fall asleep. All these guys. So when people who are in, let's say, a layer of, just the internet, for example, it's hard to take them down when these beings also work with them. How can you get somebody arrested or taken to prison for doing crimes that these beings commit? And they're taking oaths. So if you're taking an oath and the police department or the militia finds out who you are and your ties, why would they arrest you when they're doing the exact same thing and just in a whole different enlightenment? Makes no sense. Let's see here. Visible spectrum. So majority of the simulation, many beings. So I want to say we right here. Like we can't even see this whole entire thing anyway. So basically, this is inversion, as above, so below. This consciousness comes from you can call it a black sun, or you can just call it another version of a quantum intelligence of a mind. This mind also has a higher mind that emulates and replicates what it does in a lower vibration. But currently, all we can do is be present with both intelligence that gives us downloads that we should remember through our, let's say, embodiment towards higher consciousness. Nigga found out he was slow. Now he doing the fake self-improvement gimmick. Facts. Many beings who sit up here and do shit like this, bro, you're doing it because you're harvesting energy to make it seem as if you knew it all or you know what you know. And you know what's crazy? You know how I know niggas is just like they just be sitting here just doing shit? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Like niggas will sit up here and think as if like, oh, if I read this book, I'm a better person. No, you're still shitty. Just because you read, it doesn't make you smarter. It doesn't make you a better person. All it does is just mean that you're interested in reading information just so that you can paint yourself as a certain person. You are not that person's thoughts. You are reading somebody else's opinion and thoughts, and you are copying what somebody else is being. You're not being yourself. Free yourself by knowing the truth of porn. 95% of porn porn uses gender inverted porn stars. A great mind fuck, no pun intended. They use prosthetics, body doubles, perspective, CGI, and Photoshop. When you're able to see the truth, it's a fucking Troon show joke. There are more skull and gate analysis too. So to anybody out there who sees this, I mean, I'm just bookmarking the people who understand the inversion. So I appreciate anybody else. But skull and gate, if you see this shit, man, come back, bro, because you're the one person that I could just DM and you would instantly just get me the person that I'm looking for. But now I gotta do it. These niggas fake they persona, stream swag, and y'all eat it up. Facts. Your favorite idol worshiper is worshiping Moloch or Lucifer. It's a big club, all right. Let's get into it. All right. Biological female African skull fit in female gaits. And as you can tell by the posture, as you can tell by the clavicle, as you can tell by the philtrum right here, just a lot of shit. Let's get into it. Let me make sure my shit is good. All right. Excuse me. All right. Who is Rakai Linder? We have one, two, three, four, five, six. We got six ciphers. Excuse me. 176, 1056, 352, 176, 95, 104. And the thing is too, 59, 59, 95, 68, 68. So hiccups in the video? Come on, bro. All right. So we have different ciphers, but just wanted you to know that men lie, women lie, but the numbers. Who's Rakai Linder? What is MK Ultra? And as you can see, many influencers are under the spell of mind control. And there's a documentary on Amazon Prime that talks about, I think it was Dr. Strauss. It was some psychiatrist or psychological evaluator and the CIA. And it was a great documentary. I didn't finish it, but it was a great documentary because this psychologist was figuring out people's mentality. So where now the government or these agents ended up bringing him an opportunity that he could not refuse. And then they used his works. This was in like 1930s to 1940s, probably even earlier. But when they got his experiments and even like just I would say the practices that he would do, they started giving him LSD or acid or just different drugs or drug-induced viruses or mind-altering devices to control the human being within their being. Sentient robot letting you know that this being is not a human being, but it's programmed to spiritually attack you in all different angles. We are fully aware, meaning that she knows what she is doing. Doesn't matter how young you are, you will know what you're doing when them people introduce themselves to you. And when they give you the opportunity, what will you do? There are many acts, and as you can see, I mean, all these streamers are, a lot of these influencers are acting, even celebrities, and they're doing it because money is involved. A silent journey. And you can see the words are misspelled, but if you just put them together, it's a silent tranny. So, for one, gematria, it's like even if we don't have the skull and gate, we still have gematria. So this shit does not change anything. So if I don't feel like doing the skull and gate analysis, it won't matter. I can still do gematria. So either way it goes, you cannot run from the fucking truth. Crossing sexes. At this point, my entries are from the past will make sense today for your future. Crossing sexes, what does that mean? You look like a man, but you're dressing as a woman. What does that mean for younger minds who think they're a boy and they see a boy playing as a girl? What will they do? I'm getting money. That's self-explanatory. And how are you getting money? And I just showed y'all how they're getting money. If you want more money, what would you do? Death to the Jesuits, self-explanatory. Continual lying. And even to this day, I mean, even with what she's doing, she's going to continue to lie to the people because they only see her as the internet persona. AI can easily be tricked, can be easily tricked. And that's exactly why AI is tricking you right now by playing as human. Jewish slavery. And the thing is, we are the real Jews, so we are still enslaved by our own people. It's not even just the Europeans, it's not Saudi Arabians, it's not the Middle Eastern people, it's not Asians, it's not Russians, it's not Germans, it's not fucking Jamaicans, it's not Haitians. It's basically yourself and your choices. Jesus is Lucifer, but you're a Christian. Jesus is Lucifer, but you're a Christian. And Rakai admitted that, right or wrong. Biopharmaceuticals. How is she not able to get facial hair? Not now, of course, not every guy can get facial hair, but that's interesting though. You can't even get a mustache. You can't even get that. That's interesting. Jesuit education. As we can see, what is she teaching people to do? She haven't got to talk about it. All she has to do is just show up as herself. Defiling spirits, self-explanatory. They're going to basically, we already explained that to you. Yeah, I only got to explain that shit. Rapturing now, meaning that through smoke and mirrors, she's getting many other beings to climb up to a higher ascension just to bring them right back down to being a damnation. Genetic mutation, record contracts. So of course, signing her life away, it's on documentation. So now all she has to do is just go with the plan. Don't tell anybody what happened. You took an oath, and if you go against that, you will disappear. Transplantism. They're planting transgenders to genetically manipulate yourself because they're mirroring a mental plane of existence in the sky. That's why the sky is a disguise for your thoughts. If you go outside and look at the sky right now, it doesn't matter the sun is out or not, because the sun will always be out because you are always outside of your mind. When you look outside and look up at the sky, you will see a mirror of what cannot be light nor dark. Therefore, you are looking at a holographic illusion of where your thoughts are being planted from. Transgender demon. Refinement of logic. Who is Quivon Rakai Linder on Twitch? 391-2346-782-391-184-193. It's about knowing right from wrong. There is no such thing as right and wrong, but you know righteousness. To sit up here and mock yourself and your family, you're doing wrong. But hey, you can't tell anybody that. Let people live their life. Let people go do their own karma. Hollywood likes its mass too much. When people are so traumatized, when they're so stuck in guilt or self-abandonment or even neglect, they wear a mask that takes over what other people are just now getting introduced to when it comes to their trauma. Ray, we want you to kill yourself. And the thing is too, like for example, Ray J. I will use this as like Ray J. People want Ray J to, for one, they want her clout because Ray J is also Brandy or his sister. Ray J is also a woman. Ray J being in this space with younger individuals is a leech. That's why them being around her, it's like we want to take your career because you weren't anything without us. That's why these streamers are taking over the industry. And that's why these industry executives are afraid of streamers. Artificial intelligence experimentation, self-explanatory with the other one above, recruiting underage girls for parties. It's like basically when I make these entries, sometimes I just like I be forgetting that like damn, when I make this video, will this shit make sense? It's like now when I look back, I just be thinking to myself, how did I intuitively figure out an assumption, right? Because remember, we still don't know these people. Always remember that. A wise man and woman knows that they know nothing. That's why you have to know accuracy. Energy never lies. So energetically, if you can read gematria, these things make sense. Not only just that, if these people could see their own gematria script, they can never deny it. That's why I do this shit, because you cannot deny your truth. McDonald's is Soylent Green. It's a secret. So what are you eating? If people are getting kidnapped every single second, every single minute, every single day, what are you eating? And why do you feel the way you feel when that's not your emotion or your feeling to feel? Cry with a little help from my friends, begging, please give me money. Please, I'll do anything, even make myself look like a fucking jackass. It's a fucking circus. Black magic works on black people all the time. What spell is my people, or what spell are my people under? Think about what they look up to. Think about what they listen to. Think about what they watch. That's black magic. People will talk shit about people who play the game, but you spend hours upon hours watching somebody else live a life that is a lie, that you want to find that truth in. You're weird. No matter how I explain it, I keep the secret. So when she tells on herself, no matter what, she cannot tell you the truth fully. If she does, there is no Rakai streams anymore. You'll ask yourself what happened. They'll cover it up, or they'll clone her, or she already cloned. Humility, compassion, that's the way. Meaning that for one, this is directed towards you and I. We're so no, we're so I don't want to say humble. We are so grounded with compassion that the only way for us to transcend, we have to give love to beings that lack it. Lean not on your own understanding. That's self-explanatory right there. She doesn't have the slightest idea, does she? And if she does, why would she tell you? Fuck supporting the corrupt elite. That's why we don't watch this shit. We simply expose it. I am living in another entity's reality. Let you know. And this is in one, two, three, four, five, six ciphers. I am living in another entity's reality. That means go watch the movie Get Out. That means that she is not even in her own right mind. What righteous being in her right mentality would want to put on a skirt and a fucking wig? As a teenager, that never even came across my mind. Like my mind could not even just be okay with that. I couldn't even go into a store or even a beauty supply store and see a wig and say, I want to go buy that and wear that on the internet so that I can get embarrassed or embarrass myself. Just can't even think like that. And multiple bodies simultaneously. Transfer of consciousness. These beings are basically another entity is coming into reality through the version of your favorite influencer. And you still think as if we're not in spiritual warfare. Got it. The societies are products of Saturn. Ben talked about that when we seen the Jesus picture with the other beings as well on Twitter. The Prince Hall Masons, coon controllers, lack of control over one's own actions. But she's young, no excuses. She's controlled by masonry. Can't make it up. The black nobility or the dragon bloodlines, ancient vampiristic or vampirism entities that are looking for more blood to unleash upon a simulation. Sometimes you have to be the craziest. And to be the craziest, you have to sound like you are crazy. At the end of the day, none of this matters, man. And this is true. Spiritually, this shit does not matter. They will always come back. For you and I, we simply observe what the Truman Show is. We do not belong here. Biologically, you and I, as men and women, we do not belong in a simulation. That's why we have to simply do our job, do our mission, go right back. Under control, it's all under control. Facts. They are all guilty of each other's crimes. Facts. The Bible is full of lies and contradictions. Facts. Facts. I'm gonna do very better with just like over explaining shit. I don't gotta over explain anything no more because by this point, y'all should already know how we get. All right, who is Quavon Rakai Leonard on Twitch, artificial intelligence and fractal geometry. So the language of just shapes and numbers or just intelligence in general or basically godhood. The grand architect unseen at many levels, Lucifer. Time will tell of your intentions. That's exactly why every time I do gematria on an influencer or content creator, they always get their karma. When I made a video on Kai Cenat, look what happened. Kanye, look what happened. Young Thug, excuse me, Young Thug, look what happened. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, look what happened. Yaki Awaken, fucking arcades can't see. I mean, the list goes on and on. All right, criminals always expose themselves. Facts. Satan is male, pretends to be female to seduce. It's self-explanatory. If you're wearing a wig and a skirt, what are you trying to get? You only do that if you want something. Pause. Donate blood, feed a hungry reptilian family. Where is your blood going? That's all I'm gonna say. Celebrities fake death to fake resurrection. So if you believe any celebrity has died, you will fall for anything. These beings cannot die. So when Diddy, in the Diddy documentary, when he charged Biggie's funeral, meaning that no matter what, even when you die, you still owe me money. So basically, Biggie Smalls is alive right now, still having to pay what he signed up for. Lies, trying to invoke doubt constantly. Because of course, if you watch this person, you think as if you can get that same exact lifestyle by doing what she does. Incorrect. If you could do that, you would have been doing it right now. But for some reason, you're just not good enough or you're just not there. That's why when you watch her, you feel doubt because you think as if you can't get fame like her. You can't get attention like her. If you want that much attention, you have a sad reality ahead of you. Rothschild can not only just that, if you're young, when you get older, if you make it that far, when you get older, you'll look back at your younger self and you will cringe and you will feel very uncomfortable to where now you will have to go on the internet and apologize to people for watching you do what you were doing. Don't worry, you were just a kid. Weirdo. Rothschild control United States. Now we'll tell the world the truth. And this is what I'm doing right now. This is basically what I want to put for my own mirror. I'm telling you the truth. If I was to lie, there'd be no point in making a video. Even though I lie, I still tell the truth. Underground bunkers cannot save them. Why do you think they made not a space agency? You can't lead a simulation, so where do you go? There are interdimensional portals that get them outside the simulation. Duh. Foolish hypocrite with nappy weave. I mean, and how did Gematria know that? Alden Rothschild, is that a bag of organs? The Matrix relies on your weakness. That's why weakened beings will watch other weakened beings. Because a strong mind will do push-ups, read a fucking book, journal, exercise, create content, be consistent with their content, design something. Whatever fulfills your spirit, that will make you stronger. That's why the simulation does not want you to be bored. They want you to be entertained throughout the day. So that when you go to bed, you'll do the same thing tomorrow. So then when you get older, you'll look back and be like, damn, I wasted my whole entire life watching somebody else live life. Foolish. CNN, don't say oh. CNN Satanic Network, you are involved. If your parents are watching the news, they're involved with Satanism. If you're indulging in streams, I'm not going to sit up here and say that you can't watch streamers or TV, the news, you can't play the game. No, everything is satanic in nature. Cool. It gets worse if you're already weak in your mindset and you're watching satanic beings networking on your mind as you're involved with their mentality. That's deceitful. Using sorcery to make people miserable. Imagine a miserable being getting home from school or work and they're watching a Rakai stream or a streamer in general who's a sellout. Mm-mm. We were severely traumatized as a child. I mean, as we can see, I mean, that's self-explanatory. Psychic overseers of human trafficking. And that's exactly why, I mean, with just the images in general, these beings have been trafficking children. They're even putting them in crates and they're shipping them across the water. I've learned to make a game out of it. It is fun. That's why when she's dancing, enjoying herself, she's having fun with your unconsciousness. It's alchemy. How is a teenager alchemizing a grown adult or a teenager's thoughts? Dirty, third degree Freemason. If you are anxious, you are doing it wrong. So if she feels nervous, you're not being yourself. No, fully engage with your feminine side as a boy. What is the purpose of bisexuality? To depopulate the universe. That's why they are pushing this gay agenda because they do not want anybody to procreate anymore. So that now they can fully have control of society. Coming soon, change you cannot comprehend. Next year, you'll see what I mean. I ain't even gonna even say nothing. Impact of thoughts and emotions on life. Does she not have an impact on people's thoughts and emotions? If she's streaming right now, go and see the people or the view bots commenting. All right, and lastly, execute foolishness on the system. Am I wrong? Basically, gematria works for me now, so I don't have to look for the information anymore, unless it's really secluded or secret. Impact of thoughts and emotions on life. Already put that. You need psychiatric help desperately. Does she not? To manifest money, speak certain terms. Hmm. The devils torture, rape, and eat children. Yep. Plain and simple. All they do is mock and neigh in real bodies. So what you gonna do about it? And the thing is, so the devils are basically what people see in the mirror. Can you feel me drilling into your brain? Demonic spirits possessing humans. Perceiving symbolism, not building it. People perceive fame, but don't see what it builds, what it creates, what it's molding, what it's grooming your mind to be. Come. You have been tricked to worship Satan. You are all rejected and sealed to your fate. Anybody who indulges in sellouts, your fate is going to be right along with worshiping Jesus Christ or Satan. Communicating in their own special way. They're not making streams for you. Realistically, nobody's even watching them. Besides, besides the people that put them into position, they want to see entertainment. They want to be in laughter. They want to have a good time while watching their favorite sex toy get to work. We gave you fame. We gave you the cars. We gave you the house. We gave you your own viewership. We gave you followers. Now you owe us. Men abusing women, women abusing children. And this is also in my book on my Patreon, by the way. I talked about, shout out to you on this, by the way, for liking the video. In my Patreon, I have this, also got the book for y'all too. So this is the book right here, The Great Controversy Between Christ and Satan. And on my Patreon, I was talking about the greatest controversy was in Christ versus Satan, but the mind versus awareness. So if you all want to get in tune with that, I really appreciate you. If not, I still appreciate you either way. So I talked about how men abusing women and women abusing children. That's exactly in this book right here. Shit's crazy. And if I'm wrong, somebody can comment down below. He's accurate. I don't got a lot of y'all, like, never had a reason to. Not having a point, but talking anyway. And this goes for what she does. And the thing is too, from my point of view, none of this shit, once again, it never mattered. I love to talk about this stuff because it lets you know what's really going on unconsciously, by the way. We can be so conscious that we disregard what's going on in our community. We have to be aware of everything. A gematria, how do we stop the Illuminati? Expose them. Shine light on enlightenment. Literally, it's false enlightenment. If you are seeing your life, you're being lied to from day one. That's why we have to tell the truth the moment it's time for us to leave this simulation. It is a learning exercise to see both sides. Facts. It is tiring to think in two perspectives at once. That's why critical thinkers, intelligent, highly intelligent beings, we go through the most as far as working or workloads. That's why we lose sleep to expose illuminated or illumination symbolisms of trapped light codes. They turned my wife into a computer. And this is just like Karen off of SpongeBob. So plankton, a small organism, was infatuated with AI. So once again, many people are married to a computer screen. No pun intended. That's why I do my best to not be so focused on social media. That's why I have a life outside of the internet. But when I come here, I'm telling you what reality is showing me. The internet is an NSA supercomputer, right or wrong. The occultists believe their own lies. That's exactly why their lies formed a grounded truth. Lies can only be formed through your beliefs, and your beliefs tell you what your truth is. That's exactly why your truth cannot form a belief that never had a form to begin with. If we are all one, then why are we all separate? Divide and conquer. We can't even come together to fight the real enemy, and yet you're going against me as if I'm the enemy, but your biggest enemy is your thought process. QC, it's your perspective that changes. Facts. Am I the result of MK Ultra or am I the one? She couldn't even answer this question herself. Offender trafficking information system. So when these sex offenders are giving you people to worship, where are they getting these people from? And how are they playing them into your screening process called a computer or a tablet or a phone or a console? If you enjoyed this video, Mr. Beast is also going to be on the way as well, but I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in to another message, and I love y'all. And always remember, contradict everything, question everything, and I'm neither right nor wrong. I know what I'm talking about, but even though I do, I am lying in my truth. Therefore, have a great and successful and divine day, divine reflection. It's just disgusting and pitiful. Close out of this bad boy, man. Can't wait to edit this shit.